All right, so for those of you that were able to hop on, I'm really glad that you guys are here. And for those of you that are catching the recording, I just wanted to do a quick chat for the beginning of the month. Since it is already December 2nd, I can't believe that we're already in the last month of the year. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up, and I just kind of wanted to give everybody a little pep talk and talk about what's going on this month, what we've got coming up to get excited about, and just make sure that we're all on the same page to finish out the year strong. So the little housekeeping stuff that I just wanted to go over, we've got the Hammer and Chisel program that just released. If you haven't purchased it, definitely think about doing that. It's great to do these new programs, especially if you're doing them early. I know Hard Hitters is going to be doing a group for just us coaches to be in, where we'll all do the program together. We'll get a good idea of what it's like and what we can tell our challengers about it. And that's going to be starting on Monday. So if you purchase the program, you'll be able to access it on demand right away. So you'll be able to start that on Monday as well. So I know I already bought my program. Jeff and I are both going to start doing it. And I hope you all are going to do it too. It's going to be a really fun program. And the pictures from this have just been amazing. The results are like beyond anything that we've ever had before. So that's really exciting. So if you're able to, definitely go ahead and get on board with that and look into the Hard Hitters group that's going to be starting on Monday. We've got the December 12th. We're going to do that Cook and Crunch challenge. And depending on how many people everybody has, we might split off into a few different groups for that, so it's not huge. But basically, it's a free group. It's a 12-day group that's going to lead straight up to Christmas. And we give a meal plan for the full 12 days. We give just like tips and stuff as you go into the holidays, and just a time to get people excited. We are going to talk about Hammer and Chisel during the group, just to get people excited about that. We're going to talk about our January 4th 30-day group, which is any program, and we're going to get people excited about that. So the hope is that we get people in it, we get them excited about it. Maybe they purchase a super sampler so they could try Shakeology during the group, and then get on board for something January 4th. Just go right into the new year. As well, I wanted to say we've got that December 14th Hammer and Chisel preview group that we talked about doing. We're going to run the full 60-day group starting on January 4th. So from January 4th, gung-ho, the full 60-day program, we're going to be doing it alongside our challengers. And starting December 14th, we're going to do a preview group. So Andy and I talked this morning, and our thought was to do just kind of a get prepped for doing Hammer and Chisel kind of group. So for those people who have already got the program, awesome. You can start doing some of the workouts. We can start prepping like the things that you're going to need for the workouts. We're going to do kind of like a meal planning 101 that first week to teach people how to meal plan. We'll still give meal plans in the 60-day group, but we want to just kind of get people really prepped and ready to kick off right after New Year's, because a lot of people are waiting for after New Year's. We also talked about opening that preview group up to everybody. So if you have people interested in Hammer and Chisel, that's going to be a really great group to put them in, because we're going to be talking about it nonstop. So the hope is, if they have not purchased Hammer and Chisel already, they're going to go ahead and hop on that group. They're going to see us talking about it, getting excited about it. We'll be drinking our Shakeology every day. And then that'll be an opportunity for you to get them on board before we kick off the 60-day group January 4th. So the December 14th preview group is for anybody, whether they've purchased it or they're just interested in it, to get an idea. And then come January 4th, if they haven't purchased it, we'll just kind of move them on out of the group, and the people who have purchased it will go ahead and do that 60-day group with. As well, my thought, I know it's going to be a pretty tough month. We always talk about how these are the slower months, and honestly, you guys, with the way that we closed out November, I'm super impressed. I do not feel like it was a slow month for us, but we always talk about how these are kind of the slower months, and so I am trying to think of ways to get people excited about fitness during the holidays, and that can be kind of tough. So my thought, my game plan for me anyway, and I'm sharing this with you so that if you want to use this, you can. But my idea is to run a 3-day refresh giveaway. So I'm going to be raffling off a 3-day refresh For anybody who purchases a challenge pack between now and a set date, I'm thinking probably the 15th because I'd like to have all of that locked in before then. But anybody who purchases it between now and the 15th will get their name in the pot to get a free 3-day refresh. And if they have any friends, family, or whatever that also sign up with the challenge pack, they'll get their name in the pot again, as well as their family member getting their name in the pot. So that just gives them like incentive to refer you to more people and to help you expand your network during this time. And then I am planning on running a 3-day refresh group kicking off on January 1st. So January 4th is the first Monday after the new year. That's when we're going to start all of our groups, whether that's Hammer and Chisel, whether that is the 30-day group that we're going to run for January. So if we kick off a 3-day refresh group come January 1st, right after the New Year's, they're probably all out drinking, eating a lot of food during the holidays. So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we're just going to power through that refresh so that they can kick off January 4th on track. So my goal is to kind of promote it like, hey, instead of waiting until New Year's to set your resolutions, think about what you're going to want those resolutions to be now. And let's get you prepped and ready for it so that come January 1st, you can kick off right away doing that. So that's kind of my goal with that. So if anybody else would like to do that with me, you're more than welcome to. I know Andy is planning to actually do the refresh alongside people. So that's awesome. I think I talked to Sarah a little bit and she wants to do it as well. So it's going to be really a great group and it's definitely a great way to start promoting getting those challenge pack sales throughout December. The other thing that I was going to say is instead of thinking of this as a slow month, think of this as your prep month for January. So everything that you're doing throughout December is going to prep you up for having a great January. So if you kind of just lay back and are like, you know, it's a slow month, I'll kick off again in January. When you get to January, you're going to have to work gung-ho to get those successful points, to get those challengers, because you didn't lay any groundwork in December. So make sure that you don't put on the brakes now. Now is the time to put on the gas and go for those no's, and don't get discouraged by them. You're going to get no's, it's fine. Go for them. Get as many as you can because you're going to get the yeses in there that are going to hit your goals this month. And then you're going to start off January gung-ho because people are going to see you every day posting consistently, every day putting yourself out there. And come January 1st, if they haven't signed up with you already, when they're thinking about New Year's resolutions and starting to get fit and starting to eat better, they're going to think of you in their head and be like, oh, I remember like Shayna's been posting about that all December. She's the person to reach out to about getting healthy. So make sure that you're being consistent now. Make sure that you're reaching out to people. You're doing those power of threes every single day. If you skip a day, I know sometimes we get really busy. We have holiday parties. That's fine. But make sure that next day you do power of 6 or you do power of 9 and you just up your game a little bit for those days that you kind of need to slack off or you do slack off. So those are like my big main things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. The other thing I wanted to share, I've had a few of you guys lately talking about how you're a little discouraged that the only challenge pack on sale right now is Hammer and Chisel, and it's $160 as opposed to like the $140 that 21 Day Fix was. And I just want to get you all in the right mindset for this because nobody knows that $160 for 21 Day Fix isn't a great sale. Because if you look at it, even with Shakeology and the 21 Day Fix program, $160 is still a sale on that. It's not as great a sale as the $140. Nobody knows that. Nobody is aware of that. So don't focus your energy on, well, it's not on sale this month, I'm just not going to promote it. You want to be matching people with a program that's going to work for them, whether that's 21 Day Fix or PIO or T25, whatever it is, no matter what is on sale. Obviously, we're going to promote what's on sale. It's great to do because obviously a lot more people are going to want to get something that's on sale, but nobody knows that 21 Day Fix at $160 isn't the sale price because it's still on sale for everybody. So make sure that you're talking to people, you're getting to know them, you are listening to their needs and what they need from a program, and you're matching them with that. So don't just say, oh, well, I don't know a lot of people who are going to do Hammer and Chisel, so I just kind of give up this month. You can still get people on board with these other programs. I wrote down a list, and I will make something up and just post it on the team page so that you all have it. there are a lot of different programs that are $140 for a challenge pack if price is the issue and you want to look at something that's going to be cheaper. But as well, Hammer and Chisel is the one that's on sale. It's $160. There's a ton of stuff that's $160 too. So for example, for a $140 challenge pack, you can get people the Team Beachbody Club membership, and that's a 90-day membership, and Shakeology for $140, which is awesome. They can try out a bunch of different workouts. They've got full programs on there. That's a great thing to get people started with if they're not quite sure what they want to do. Or if somebody, for example, wants to get Shakeology and doesn't necessarily want a program, $10 more, you can try out all these different programs. It's a great way to just get your fitness in a little bit here and there. If you need just a little bit of a workout, there's 10-minute trainer on there, which is great. There's a lot of programs. So selling the Team Beachbody Club membership with the Shakeology for just $10 more, that gets the challenge pack in there, that gets them into a challenge group. That's a great way to go. There's the Brazil butt lift, there's Les Mills pump, there is Slim and Six, Hip Hop abs, Body Beast. All of these are $140. So there's different options. For $160, you've got Hammer and Chisel, which is great. You have the 3-day refresh challenge pack, which if you're going to start doing that group with me on the 1st, that's a great one to start promoting. There's 21-day fix, there's size, there's PIO, P90, Shanti's Dance, Turbo Jam. There's a lot of things that are on sale for $160. And even though those aren't on sale, that's still a great deal for the program and Shakeology together. It's still cheaper than if you bought the two separately. So go into it with the mindset of matching people with a program, no matter what it is, no matter what is on sale or not. Match them with what they need and go into the mindset of people don't know, unless you've talked to them about, hey, 21-day fix is only $140 this month. They don't know that $160 isn't a great price for it, and it really is. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody gets in the right mindset for this. Don't get discouraged that the only program is Hammer and Chisel. It's a great program. I think that a lot of people can really benefit from it. It's obviously a little bit more of an advanced program. It can be a little intimidating. But to be honest, 21-day fix was super intimidating to me. So I think having you as their coach and saying that you're going to do it alongside them and to get them pumped to do it with you, they don't have to be these like crazy ripped people to do this program. That's the point of these programs, is to get them into that shape. Last year, our program that was on sale in December was Insanity Max 30, which they were talking about how it's a more advanced program and it's the same kind of thing. I had people doing Insanity Max 30 who just modified from the very beginning, and they worked their way up and they loved the program. It was still great for them. So I just don't want you guys to get discouraged. I'll make a little list of what other programs are on sale for $140 and for $160, just so you have an idea of what you can offer people. But don't write off those other programs that maybe are a little bit more expensive, because if that's what fits what that person needs, that's what you should be recommending to that person. So those are my little things. I did want to go over, since we are kicking off December, which is crazy, our goals for the month as a team. I set our goal for us as a team to be in a top 500 team. We were at 769 last time I announced it. We're up to 727 now, so we're moving our way up. So we're so close to getting into that top 500 teams. I know that we can do that. So definitely keep pushing. As well, I'm pushing for us to be a premier team this year, and we are currently 26 points away from being a premier team, which is so close. We are so close to locking that in. And for those of you that don't know, how do we get those points to get to premier? Hitting Success Club. So it's going to be important that all of you guys are out there. You're helping those 3 people. You're getting them set up to start off 2016 strong. And getting your rank advancement. So if you are close to hitting Emerald or you're close to hitting Diamond, push for those things towards the end of this year. And those are really the 2 main things to focus on, because the third thing is volume. And if you are helping those 3 people every month, you're rank advancing and moving your business forward and adding coaches to your team, you're automatically going to be getting that volume that we need to also drive us towards that premier goal. So I'm going to have everybody who is not on here on the video share their goals for December in the comments below. So this will show how many people actually watch these recordings. I hope you guys do. But I'm just going to have all of you guys share quickly what your goals are for the month. I'll go ahead and kick off because I'm not going to ask you to do something I wouldn't. But my goals for the month are to hit Success Club 10 by the 15th. So to help 5 people by the 15th get set up for either Hammer and Chisel or the 3-day refresh. I want to sign 4 new coaches, and I have at least 2 of those be under my husband because I'm working his account and I want to start building him to Diamond. I want to help 3 of you guys rank advance, whatever that means to you, whether you're getting to Emerald, whether you're getting to Ruby, whether you want to push yourself to Diamond. I want to help you guys get there. That's my goal, is honestly to have you guys pass me up. I have more knowledge than I did when I started, so I feel like I can get you there faster than I did. And I'm hoping that you'll do the same for your team and your team members, because that's the goal. We want everybody to be successful. So I want to help 3 of you guys get to whatever that rank advancement is that you want. I want us to be a premier team, and I want us to be a top 500 team. And I'm really, really excited for those 2 things. I think that we can definitely do that. So I'll go ahead and unmute you guys, and we'll talk about what your goals are and see where we're all at. I'm hoping this works. We'll see. And if you're super loud behind you and you want to just mute yourself until you talk, that's totally fine. But let's start. I'm going to start at the top. Michelle, you're at the top of our screen. What are your goals for December since you're at the top?
Okay, my goals for December are, I definitely want to hit Emerald. I'm so close. I just need 1 more coach to hit Emerald. So that's my biggest goal for the month. I also want to hit Success Club 5. So those are my 2 big goals that I'm going to really focus on, and just stay consistent with working out again, because I'm pregnant and I had a really rough first trimester, and now it's just kind of like to maintain healthy weight gain with the pregnancy and to strengthen my hips, because my hips hurt so much during my last pregnancy. So those are really my main goals.
Awesome. Good goals. I love it. All right, Becca, what are your goals? I'm going to go in order of the videos.
Apparently Olivia has some goals too. My goals are to reach Success Club 10 by the 15th, sign 5 coaches, and I'm not sure completely how I want to like divvy that up between my dad's account and my own, but 5 coaches all together between both accounts. And to help 2 people rank advance. And then also to get my own nutrition like on track, because I want to really give my all to the Hammer and Chisel program. And then to also kind of during the holiday time when I'm not going to be reaching out as much, like Christmas Eve, Christmas, I wanted to set myself up for January, because I feel that's going to be a really, really good booming month. So I want to make sure I like have everything in order to like not be scrambling of like what I'm doing or like where I'm supposed to be and get overwhelmed with groups in January. So I want to set that up and get it all established in my downtime in December.
Awesome. Good goals. I love it. All right, Katriana, what are your goals for December?
I really, I'm gonna get it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it. I'm working on, but I want to not only get Emerald, but I want to get 1 more coach after that too. So that's my goal with that, and then SP5 by the 15th.
Awesome. Good goals, and I've loved seeing you already in that fitness group. That's awesome. So
yeah, I was like, and it helps me because this is my first group, like challenge group, because the other one I did was free, and it was way too many people. So I learned my lesson. It was very hard to keep up with like 30 people.
yeah.
So yeah, so I'm really grateful for the learning experience. Thank you so much.
Definitely. I love it. I love that you're in it. So that's great.
And I'm going to buy a Hammer and Chisel, but I have to wait until I get paid. I get paid on Thursday. So I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to start promoting that.
I love it. I think you should try and get your husband to do it too.
Ah, yes.
I got my husband doing it. Come on, he can do it. I love it. All right, I don't know where Miss Sarah went, so we're gonna skip over to Lisa.
Okay.
Oh, Sarah's here. Wait, she's putting me down.
I'm making dinner. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was totally listening.
Okay, good.
So, my goals, I really want to hit Success Club by the 15th. I need a business builder coach. Like, I need one of those. I'm cool floating my husband on one side for a while, but I need to get one on my right. So that is really going to be a focus. And I think if I can hit Success Club by the middle of the month, Christmas at the absolute latest, then I should hope, in theory, be able to find that one person that really wants to run with the business. And I kind of feel like there might be a couple out there. I'm feeling a little bit more positive. This last month was really rough for me, like especially with Success Club. I didn't hit it. So I'm really I'm not feeling as discouraged with December as I did with November, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Can we have this, Mommy?
Good. I'm glad to hear you're not discouraged this month.
Yeah.
Start off with a good mindset. That is really what it's all about. So awesome. All right. So Lisa, what are your goals for December?
My goals right now, I'm still trying to learn different things. But I would like to hit Success Club 5. I've been talking to some people, and a lot of people are interested, but getting them to go to the next step. But I'm getting more comfortable with talking about it.
Good.
And so that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's just been real busy with work and trying to juggle things. My nutrition fell off a little bit. I was doing really good, so I have to get that back on track.
Awesome. Good goals. I like it. And that's the thing I'll say too. This time of year is hard for everybody nutrition-wise. And I think as coaches, I know for me personally anyway, I feel like I have to be perfect on my Facebook. I can't share like the cheats, and I can't share if I go to have in and out. I just did not plan very well. And guys, share that. That is what makes you relatable. People are struggling right now. People are going to those parties and trying to figure out like, dude, how am I not going to undo everything with all of these snack foods and all of these cookies and whatever it is? So share those things, share those struggles, be real, because that's what people are going to relate to, and share how you try your best to be healthier during those times. So, I mean, like I shared the other day, I had my family here for Thanksgiving. We had bonfire and I had s'mores. I love s'mores. And I had one instead of the 3 that I normally would have had, but I still had a s'more. Like, I'm not going to just not eat the stuff that I love and that I crave. So share that with people. Share how you're struggling and how you're trying to overcome that, because that's what people are going to relate to right there. The other thing I wanted to share too, and if you're not on the video, I know a lot of you guys are already in groups, which is awesome. If you're not on this video, share as well as your goals. What group are you running in December? So if you're not already in a challenge group and running a challenge group, what challenge group do you have planned? Because that's really, really, really the bread and butter of what we do as coaches, is helping people. And if you're not running a challenge group, you are not able to help anybody because you don't have anywhere to put them. You're not giving them the support that they need, whether that's a free group, and it's totally fine if it's a free group, or if it's a challenge group that you're having a specific program or any program, whatever it is, share what that is. And if you're not running a group or you don't have one planned and you're not really sure where to start, reach out to us. Reach out to me. Message. I know Becca doesn't care if you send her messages. She is a veteran at this too. I mean, reach out to us if you need help figuring out what to do to get a challenge group started. If you've started one and it's a flop, post it on the page and just be like, God, I started this group. Nobody's posting. Can somebody else jump into this group and post with me? Because I'm sure plenty of us would be more than happy to just jump in and post our sweaty selfies and our Shakeology pictures in your group if your group's a flop. I mean, Kelly just posted that in Hard Hitters the other day. Kelly, who is what, a 6-star diamond at this point, has been doing this for 2.5 years, posted, my group sucks, somebody jump in here. Like, we all have those groups, so don't feel discouraged if that is your group. We've all had them. I think that the first charity challenge group that we started, other than us coaches, we've had like one person posting the entire time, Casey. So, I mean, it happens. Don't get discouraged by it, but definitely share with us what groups you're running. And if you're not running one, get one on the books, because that is how you're going to help people. The Cook and Crunch kicked butt for us last year. It is a free 12-day group leading up to Christmas. It was super fun. We had a really good time with it. Get people involved in that. Get excited about it. Promote that group. Make sure that you're promoting groups, but not relying solely on promoting groups. Start reaching out to people too. But put it out there to people, because that's a fun, fun, fun group, and it's free, and you can help people. And a lot of people went from that Cook and Crunch challenge into a January group with us. So it was really fun. So those are my little spiels for you all. I'm really glad that you guys shared your goals, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody else's. I think that we can really end this year strong, and I'm really excited about it. You guys have rocked. This whole year has just been absolutely amazing. It's been beyond what I would have ever dreamed our team could do, and I'm just so impressed with everybody and excited for what we're going to do next year. And yeah, that's all I've got. So if you guys have any additional questions or anything, speak now. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and I hope to see a lot more of you guys on next week for the call, and that's all I got.